Hi, my name is Sherman Owens, and I just wanted to share with you guys in this video why I became a mortgage loan officer. Let me share why I added this to my brand, Stand Up Men Mentorship. I started Stand Up Men Mentorship because I wanted to impact the lives of men and their families by creating wealth and building a legacy together. So when I found out about debt cleanse and how I could become a mortgage loan officer, I was overjoyed and extremely excited. I said yes to the opportunity for various reasons, which include my passion for creating wealth and building a legacy and helping people achieve their home ownership dreams, and the opportunity to work in a dynamic industry, real estate. It's a role that allows me to guide individuals through the complex process of obtaining a home mortgage and securing their dreams. I am excited to go on this journey of helping Debt Cleanse with its mission to increase the home ownership rate to 75% for all Americans. It's time to move from being a renter to now a homeowner. And myself and our amazing team will get you through the process all the way. Knowing that I can't do it alone, that's why I'm looking for some strong individuals who desire to see their community owning properties. As I stop to appreciate all mortgage professionals, I want to say great work, and let's continue to change lives one home at a time. We are hiring only for those who are ready to help make someone's dream home a reality. So if that's you, sign up today with the link below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more videos just like this.
Welcome to the call. Thank you for being on the call with us this evening. If you can put in the chat where you're tuning in from, put the state and city that you're tuning in from. Thank you for being on the call with us. All right, I see San Antonio, Texas. Welcome to the call, Whitney. Crosby, Texas. Welcome to the call, Carlina. Welcome. Miami, Florida. All right, Brianna, I see you. Welcome, Dallas, Texas. We're going to give everybody a couple of more minutes and we'll get started. I see North Carolina is in the house. Welcome. Locust Grove, Georgia, welcome to the call. Las Vegas, Nevada, welcome. We are all over representing all the 50 states. Macon, Georgia, welcome to the call, Sherman. Continue to drop in the chat where you're chiming in from. We want to see who's on the call with us on this evening. Get started momentarily. Welcome to the call. Please put in the city and state where you're calling in from, where you're chiming in, so we can welcome you to the call. Give everybody about one more minute and we will get started. All right, I see Virginia, Chicago, Illinois, welcome. Salisbury, Maryland, welcome to the call. All right, we're going to give everybody about 60 seconds. Take the last few minutes. Call your friends, your family members, get them on the call. They are getting ready to miss a treat on tonight if they're not on this webinar with us. Again, we want to thank you all for being on the call with us. We know that you could be other places, watching TV, probably doing some last minute grocery shopping, just kind of relaxing, but you took it upon yourself to be on this webinar with us on this evening. So again, I want to thank you all for being on the call with us. Welcome. Right, it's 9 o'clock by my time, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're not going to prolong the presentation. Again, my name is Christina Reed. I am one of the top leaders with the company. I came into this industry because it wasn't because my credit was bad. I came into this industry because life happened. How many of you all know life happened? Life happened to each and every one of us. My background is social services with a master's in healthcare administration. Been in corporate America a little over 25 years, but in corporate America, I decided to leave corporate America and just kind of do something different. I was in several multi-level marketing industries and was very successful. But what led me into this industry is, again, because life happens. How many of y'all know life happens? Whether it's the loss of a job, whether you have to take care of a loved one, whether you go for a divorce, whether it's a death of a family, a loved one. But, I mean, how many of y'all know life happens? Put some ones in the chat because I want to know you're still here with me. I want to know that I'm not talking to myself. Put some ones in the chat. All right. I see you, Reverend. I see you, Sharon. All right, Miss Walker. But again, life happened to myself. Life happened to my husband, my entire family. I ended up coming into this industry because we had a son who was 3 years old, killed in a tragic car accident. I was not going back to work, had no intention of going back to work. My husband was pretty much the breadwinner of the household. After I decided I was not going back to work, had over $35,000 worth of medical bills. My husband was paying the medical bills, but the amount that the hospitals wanted us to pay, we just couldn't do it. Make a long story short, those medical bills end up going into collection. Thanks to God, thanks to this industry, within 6 to 9 months, I was able to meet this young lady. She held my hand every step of the way. She said, Christine, if you do everything that I tell you to do, follow the roadmap of the company, you would see your bills being depleted. I said, okay, I'll do exactly that. Came into this industry within 6 to 9 months. Some of those medical bills were deleted off my credit report. Within a year and a half, all of those medical bills were deleted off my credit report. Now tell me God ain't good. God sent the right person in my life at the right time to help me with the situation that tragically affected our entire household. So everywhere I go, I share this opportunity with everyone. Whatever credit issues that you're going through, whether it's foreclosures, medical bills, student loans, evictions, repossessions, anything that's negative on your credit report, do know that you can get those items deleted. But I tell everyone, it's not an overnight process. It does take time. Take time in the chat because I want to know that you hear me. It does take time. You're not going to come into this industry and see things happen within 3 to 6 months. Everything is not going to be wiped away. However, you will start seeing, you'll start seeing things being deleted off your credit report. You'll see your credit score going up. And it's just the small wins that we celebrate with you. So right now, I want to go straight into the presentation. As I mentioned, I'm not going to hold your time long. I want to go into this presentation and just allow you to see why we are so excited about our company. And the name of our company is Debt Cleanse. We are a home ownership program in which we're helping individuals get back on track and become homeowners. How many of y'all are wanting to become homeowners? Put some twos in the chat if you're wanting to become a homeowner. Put some threes in the chat if you want to get back on track with your credit. All right, I see some twos. Awesome. So get excited about this presentation on tonight. So I do want to tell you about our company. Debt Cleanse is a powerful home ownership program and affordable debt solution that equip you to save money, control your finances, and can help put you on a pathway to a home purchase. Now, in 2018, the young man in the front with the glasses with his hand folded, that's George Newberry. He's one of the founders. He created this revolutionary system to help people get out of debt and to become homeowners. He used it to clear $26 million worth of debt himself. Not $26, not $600, not $26,000, but $26 million. Put 26 mil in the chat. 26 million. He shared it with others and saw that it worked for him. So he started this company in 2018. He wanted more people to benefit from it. So he joined forces with the young man in the back. And this is who we call Ching Sealy. He's our personal finance pro within our company. He's another one of our founders, or one of our founders with the company. So in the next 5 years, our goal is to help 1 million people become homeowners. How are we doing that? Easily. We're disputing debt as appropriate, resolve credit and reporting errors, and also receive down payment education assistance. Now, I do want to share with you some things that we do within our company. So do you know, or did you know? As I mentioned, we're able to help you get back on track with your credit. How can we do that? Whether you have a foreclosure, mortgages, credit cards, medical bills, student loans, personal loans, evictions, anything that's negative on your credit report, we can dispute those items and get them removed. And again, as I mentioned, it's not an overnight process. It's going to take some time. How much time? We can't tell. We don't give you a time frame. Everybody's credit is different. Some people need minor work. Some people need major work. However, stick and stay with our program and you will see results. Nearly 80% of Americans with credit card debt worry that they won't be able to pay the minimum payment. And over 25% of Americans have had trouble paying their recent medical bills. And guess what? Again, we were one of those. Now, a lot of individuals, when we're talking about our program, they ask the question, is this a legit program? Does it really work? How does it work? We're backed by what we call consumer protection laws. Yes, the program works. Yes, it's a legit program. And again, we're backed with consumer protection laws. We have the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. We have the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act. We have the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. How many of you all on a day-to-day basis get those telephone calls starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, probably going up to maybe 9 o'clock at night? Guess what? You are back behind consumer protection laws. So if people are just calling your phone, just harassing you, we're helping you through the laws that we have in place and other state and federal consumer law protection laws that's in place as well. So I want to talk to you about your credit score. Of course, you have good credit scores and you have bad credit scores. But I want to talk to you about my two friends, Jane and John. Jane and John, they're living in the same home. Well, see, they're living in an identical home, $250,000 home, a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Jane has a 730 credit score. John, on the other hand, has a 599 credit score. But if you look at the interest rate, because Jane has good credit, Jane's interest rate is 2.75. John, on the other hand, his credit is not so good. His interest rate is 6.5. Jane's payment is $1,021 on a monthly basis. John's payment on a monthly basis is $1,580. But look closely. Look at the interest rate. Look at the interest that's being paid in. Jane is paying $117,000 on a yearly basis. Look at what John is paying. Almost triple of what Jane is paying. So what am I saying? Having good credit is so important. So let us help you get your credit back on track. What I want you to do, go ahead and take a snapshot of this slide right here. This is how we're able to help you with your credit. If you're looking at this screen, you will be able to see how and why your credit score is going up and how and why your credit score is going down. So 35% of your payment is 35% of your debt is your payment history. You want to make sure that you're making your payments on time. One late payment can negatively affect your credit score, and that can take your credit score down tremendously. We know life happens. Situations do come up. You may forget to pay that bill, or your money may be acting a little funny, but you need to pay that bill next week. It's okay. Call your creditors. Let them know exactly what's going on. You're still gonna have to pay that late fee. However, it's not going to the credit bureau. So definitely communicate with your creditors. 30% of how your credit is affected is because of the amounts owed. How much do you owe on your credit cards? You want to make sure whether you have an installment, you want to make sure whether you have a secure credit card or an unsecured credit card. You want to make sure that you're keeping those credit cards 30% or lower. Anything over 30%, you are negatively affecting your credit score. If you can keep your utilization anywhere between 10 and 15%, that's even better. But definitely do not go over that 30% utilization rate. 15% is your credit history. How long have you had those credit cards? Or how long have you had those accounts open? Some people say, well, you know what? I don't use these accounts anymore. I want to go ahead and cut these cards up, run them up, and just call the creditors and tell them I want to close those accounts out. Do not close your accounts out. Even if you're not using those accounts, it's okay. If your creditors close those accounts out because they see no activity on those accounts for a certain length of time, it's all right. It's not a negative effect on your credit report. However, if you're calling your creditors, closing those accounts out, it is a negative effect on your credit report. So do not close your accounts out. 10% is your new credit. How often are you having people to pull your credit? Don't allow people to pull your credit no more than 1 to 4 times on a yearly basis. Those are what we call your hard inquiries. And hard inquiries can take your credit score down anywhere from 25 to 75 points. So definitely be mindful about that. I mean, I know when I was in college, I would go, I'm enticed in a store. You know, they're giving me 25% off my purchase, giving me $15 off my purchase. It's not worth it. They're giving me a nice plush pair. It's not worth it. You're going to the car lots, having people pull your credit 3 or 4 or 5 times to give you a good interest rate. It's not worth it. So be mindful about how many times people are pulling your credit. And 10% is your credit mix. What type of credit mix do you have? Is it installment loans or is it revolving loans? But you want to make sure that you have a mixture of both. Take a screenshot of this slide right here, especially if you are a renter. If you're a renter, definitely take a picture of this slide because I want you to see how much you're putting into someone else's property. Let's say, for instance, if you're a renter and you're paying $1,200 a month. In 1 year, you're paying $14,400 in 1 year. In 5 years, you're paying $72,000 into someone else's property that's not even yours. You can't even write this off on your taxes. God forbid anything happened to you. You can't even will this down to your family. In 10 years, $144,000 that you're paying into someone else's property. So again, a lot of people usually say, well, I don't know if I can afford being a homeowner. If you can afford putting this into someone else's property, you can definitely afford to put this into your own, something that you can call your own, something you can allow your kids and your kids' kids to come over on Sunday to eat dinner. Go ahead and invest in something that's your own. So I want to go into the 5 stages of ownership. Put 5 in the chat because I want you to be able to count with me the 5 stages of ownership. Put some 5s in the chat. All right, I see the 5s lighting up. Thank you. Stage number 1 is your debt analysis. When you first come into the program, you're going to be introduced to a planned legal specialist who's going to manage the process to identify and dispute debt as appropriate and offer a complimentary debt relief consultation as needed. So your legal plan specialist is going to look at your overall debt, going to look at your overall credit, and is going to guide you and tell you how they're going to take you moving forward to your next step. So nothing is new under the sun that's going on with your credit. Our company is going to lead you into the path to where you need to be on your credit. Stage 2 is your credit dispute. The fastest way to improve your credit is by removing negative remarks. Some people feel like, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and pay this debt off and I'm not going to worry about anything. Even though you're paying that debt off, those negative remarks are still on your credit report. So now we have a plan legal specialist who's going to quarterback the process to help get the job done as appropriate. So they're going to go in and see exactly what's going on to get those negative remarks off of your credit report. Stage 3 is your dispute escalation. You will have plan attorneys. Yes, plan attorneys. You're not looking at little Pookie, Shay, little Ray Ray on the corner. You have plan attorneys who are trained and equipped to pursue claims for violation of consumer protection laws, and that's going to help you resolve those debts and remove negative items. So they're going to look over everything. Anything that's looking a little funny, guess what? Your plan attorney is going to be on top of it. Stage 4 is your expert home ownership assistant. And of course, we know a lot of people that's on this call, you're wanting to become homeowners. And guess what? We have a variety of loan products in place that's going to help you become a homeowner. Whether it's a VA loan, whether it's a conventional loan, a first-time homeowner loan, the Freddie Mae, the Fannie Mae, we have everything that's in place to match you with a loan that's right for you. And also, you will receive an income documentation and benefits from down payment assistance service. So if you are a part of our membership program and you're in need of payment assistance, get excited. Our program will be able to help you with that as well. And stage 5 is future management. Building strong credit is an ongoing process. So approximately every 45 days, the process will kick off again from stage 1 to stage 5. And also our specialists are going to go back and quarterback any and everything new that may pop up on your credit report. So every 45 days, you're going to get a text message, you're going to get an email alert letting you know, hey, your letters have been sent out to the credit bureaus. You're not sending those letters out to the creditors. Our company is sending those letters out. Those letters are going out to your creditors, and every 45 days, you will receive an email, you'll receive a text message just like this that says a new score. It will show you the number of items that's still on your credit report. It will show you the number of items that have been deleted off of your credit report. And also, it's going to show you your new score every 45 days. So what I want to just talk to you about now is the membership process. The membership process is a one-time setup fee, and I like to call it an investment fee because that's exactly what you're doing. You're investing back into yourself. That investment fee is $149.90, and you get that first month included. Each month thereafter is $89.95, and there's no contract. Put no contract in the chat. There is no contract. Once you get your credit score up to where you want it to be, you're satisfied with what's been deleted, your credit score has gone up, that debt has been depleted, you can cancel your services at any time. But what is in that membership fee? Your services and benefit includes, take a screenshot of this right here. I'm not going to go over everything, but your services and benefits include a consultation with your legal specialist when you first come into the program. And as you continue to stay in the program, every 45 days, you're going to get that consultation from your legal specialist. We have what we call a utility payment, in which you're able to, if you're paying a phone bill, a cable bill, a light bill, you can have your utility payments reported to the credit bureau, and that's going to help boost your credit score up. We have the score stimulator. We have the monthly 3 bureau credit reports that's going out. You'll be able to see those 3 credit scores 24/7, which is at your fingertip. In the back of your customer portal, you have the budgeting and the tax tools. As I mentioned, you will have access to, if you're wanting to become a homeowner and you need that down payment assistance, we have that. Every single month that you're paying that $89.95, we call that a conventional loan. With that conventional loan, guess what? That is also being reported to the credit bureaus, and that is going to help you boost your credit score up as well. So we have a lot of services that's going to help you with your credit report. So right now, I do want to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Don't jump off the line just yet. I only went over how we can help you get back on track with your credit, how we can help you to become a homeowner. But right now, I want to introduce you to another one of our business partners. He's a top leader with our company. He's a national director. He is a husband. He is a father. He is my mentor. He's helping to he's taking a lot of people to the bank, showing them how to get to their bag. And he's leading his team to financial wealth. So right now, without further ado, I do want to go ahead and turn it over to my national director, Coach Kevin Blake. Coach Blake, are you out there? Coach Blake, are you out there? All right, so I don't see him out there, but that's okay. Guess I'm going to continue up. I'm going to continue to go on with the webinar, and I'm going to show. Oh, okay, you're here. All right, Coach Kev. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Daily Affirmation, a comprehensive guide for attracting health, wealth, and happiness into your life. I enjoy my life. Daily inspirational tip: being normal isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's the slightly odd people who come up with the most ingenious ideas, which we all wish we had thought of and developed. Revel in your uniqueness. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and share, and check the description for more information as well as the freebies.
Can you hear me, Coach Kev? Can you see me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, so make me co-host as well so that way I can share my screen. Man, while you're doing that, thank you so very much. You guys just heard from a top producing a director with this company, Director Christina Reed. She's a national trainer. She's also, as you can hear, incredible presenter. She's a mother. She's an amazing wife. Can somebody put happy birthday inside of the chat? Her husband just celebrated a birthday, so I know y'all like, what? Her husband, tell him happy birthday too, because we borrowed his wife tonight, right? He could have been celebrating as well as the weekend and today. So we appreciate you. Thank you for being an incredible leader. Thank you for helping so many people, coming up with so many strategies. You just heard from a young lady who's not only a powerhouse within our company, but she helps so many people outside of this entity. And I want you to understand that this is bigger than anything. If you're invited by her, don't take her time for granted. I want to tell you right now, you need to enroll with her. She'll take you anywhere you want to be. She will be a multimillionaire with this company. She has an incredible team span.
This meeting is being recorded.
She has an incredible team spanning all over the entire company, and you could be next within building your business. So thank you so very much, Director Christina Reed, for giving me the easy part, and I get a chance to explain how to become a loan officer with this amazing company. So you just heard how you can fix your credit. Now I'm gonna be in and out. This is not going to be one of those 2-3 hour presentations. We're going to give you what you need, and we're going to allow you to be able to make a sound decision, and you can get started. It's very straightforward, very simple. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you our initiative and our goal. We have a campaign called 75 for All. Well, we believe home ownership should be for every single person. But I want you to know that this is going to be something that you can do no matter your background. I remember getting into this industry and I wanted to make more money, and I wanted to quit my job, but I just didn't know how. And somebody introduced to me something very similar to what you're seeing today. It wasn't just this good, but this is the way that you can also not only retire yourself, but retire your significant other. I used to work at my job, and I used to want to quit. If you've ever been disrespected at your job, put me in a chat. And I always wanted to know, how can I make money from home? It was all these things I saw online. I saw on Instagram. I saw you got to pay $3,000. You got to pay $8,000. You got to do a master class. You got to get a degree. I'm not that smart, man. I know how to follow a simple system and follow somebody who's successful. That's all I know. I know how to do. And I want you to understand, this can be bigger for you. This can be an opportunity to change your entire life. And I remember a year later, from me doing my business part-time, I quit my job, right? So I started this type of industry in 2017. 2018, I quit my job. What happened in 2020? COVID came, right? COVID came. My wife used to be a teacher. Guess who they were trying to make go back to the classes? Take a wild guess. The teachers. Right? How you gonna send the teachers back to class and get the teachers sick? And you're not paying them a lot. So my wife and I had another plan, which we didn't want her to have to go back to the job to teach those kids. And we decided to become licensed loan officers. And now we get a chance to help other people become licensed loan officers and also help people become homeowners. Now you're going to get an opportunity to do that. No income claims. This company, the income from this company changed my entire life. I get a chance to pay all of my bills with my income and have a lot left over. We also get paid residual income outside of the income that you're going to learn about as you become a loan officer. But this could be life-changing for you if you allow it to. Now I'm going to start the presentation. I'm going to get into this. And at the end, you're going to have to make a sound decision. Now, I might stay a little bit later afterwards to answer a few questions for a few people. But I want you to know at the end of the day, you're going to have more than what you need to be able to make an educated decision. The name of the company is called Debt Cleanse. Our initiative is 75 for all. We're going to show you how to make positive impact on your community and positive impact within your family. There's a major racial inequality around home ownership. So 44% of black families are homeowners, 49% of Hispanic families are homeowners, and 73% of white families are homeowners. This created a major wealth gap in the United States, but it also birthed our initiative. You heard Director Christina Reed talk about Mr. Chet Seeley and Mr. George Newberry. This is an opportunity that anybody can take advantage of, but you got to really understand that success is not for the chosen few, but for the few who choose. You have to choose success. You got to choose to do something about what you're going through. Now, we have record people enrolling and getting their license as a loan officer because you can generate money in all 50 states. But where's all of our passion coming from? Why is this so important to us? Well, there was upon a time where so many people were prevented from getting home loans that looked like me because they were deeming areas hazardous. They call it redlinings, where they put red lines around maps. And this happened in Brooklyn, New York. It's happened in Florida. It happened in Texas. It happened in California. All over the country, this happened. And then also what they did was they deemed these areas hazardous, which dropped the property value. So what happened when the property values drop? People move out. No investor will want to come in there. So it made it difficult for anybody who lived in that area, and people wanted to become homeowners. Now, you could become a loan officer to help combat against redlining. You could become a loan officer to help people you know that are veterans or people who want to become first-time home buyers. You can help them become homeowners. And if you know anybody who's a realtor, if you know somebody that's a realtor, or you've ever been to a store and you saw the real estate cards there, or if you've ever been to any place and you seen a card or something dealing with a real estate agent, put 2024 inside of the check. Okay? Put 2024 4 inside of the chat. So why am I telling you this? Well, D, well, Phyllis, well, Tierra, well, TJ, well, Lamar, well, Charity, if you know anybody who's a realtor, they can actually double dip. They can make money as a real estate agent and a loan officer on the same transaction. Did you hear me, Tangela? Did you hear me, Rowena? Think about that. Right? Look, Rowena says she's studying for her test right now. Rowena, how many states will you be licensed in when you pass? I'm curious. I'm asking for a friend. One state. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. Let's keep going. I'm going to need you a little bit later. Right? Now, I want you guys to really understand there's a few ways you could become a mortgage loan officer. You could become a loan officer the traditional route, which I don't recommend. Now, you have to do the traditional route for real estate, right? They haven't came up with something this powerful for real estate. This is only for loan officer. But on the traditional route, very similar to real estate, very similar to insurance or adjusting, you got to take a pre-license course, right? You got to pass that with a 7 or higher. Then you got to take the state exam, right? And then if you pass, right, you move to the next thing. But most people realize it's a 50% failure rate. And when you fail, you got to pay again. Okay? And then every single year you have to do continued education. You got to also pay those fees every single year. And then if you want to create more bandwidth or you want to create more opportunity, then you have to do that in multiple states. Most people that I know that's a realtor, they're a realtor in maybe one state, maybe they're in 2. I rarely see a person in 3. Okay? And also the traditional route to become a loan officer, some people have to have a minimum credit score. If we had that here, most people would not be able to become a loan officer because they have credit issues. Luckily, when you enroll as an advocate with our company, you also get help with your credit. So let me show you the better route. The better route is to enroll with the person that invited you on the Zoom. Start your training. You can start the training tonight. Okay? What I love about the training, it's not like 40 hours or 60 hours or 80 hours. It's literally 12 or 13 modules. You watch a short video, 2 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes. Videos are straight to the point, and then you do a quiz at the end. I didn't say test, I said quiz, right? And then you continue to do that. And I love the fact that you also will have an opportunity to originate loans in all 50 states. I'm telling you right now, there's loan officers right now, when they hear originate loans in all 50 states, they're like, all right, what do I need to sign? Because they already know they can't do that. They're in one state at a time. And if you know someone that's a realtor and they see this, they'll most likely sign up. Now, if you tell a realtor that they can double dip on the FHA loans and they don't sign up, you need to run, okay? But remember, with this better way, okay, there's the no list. What is the no list? There's no state licensing test. We do have a quiz in-house, okay, which is simpler, okay? There's no state licensing fees. There's no continuing education. There's no continuing education fees. There's no annual recertification. There's no annual recertification fees. Imagine if you had to pay those fees in all 50 states. You would be like, oh, this is too much, okay? And I want you to understand you can do this, right? Look, she's like, don't tell your friend that. Just tell your friend join us, right? You can earn commissions in all 50 states. You can help families become homeowners, right? Whether they're low to moderate income families or even families that want to buy $500,000 home or $800,000 home or $2 million home. We can help them, but we definitely want to help the low to moderate income families because they're being forgotten. We help with government-sponsored loans, FHA, right, for first-time home buyers, VA for veterans, USDA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, okay? The lowest credit score you can have is a 580 with FHA, but I always tell my clients, you want to have more than that. You don't want to just have the 580. You want to go in there with a better position. And then remember, as a loan officer, you can do this part-time or full-time. And every single loan officer gets a loan buddy. What's a loan buddy? They're going to be the ones that's holding your hand throughout the entire process. The loan buddy, you can ask them questions. You can call them. You can email them. Whatever you need, the loan buddy will be able to respond to you. Now, I want you to be patient with the loan buddy because they have a lot of people that they're responding to, okay, simultaneously. But the fact that you have a loan buddy alone is a game changer. Now let's get into the commissions. I love the commissions because you can't really compare this to anything, because there's no one in the world that have this as an opportunity. So between the bracket of $1 to $2 million, you're in the first bracket, which is 100 basis points. 100 basis points is 1%. The second bracket is $2 million to $4 million. You originate $2 to $4 million worth of home loans. It could be 5 home loans, 8, 6, 2, 3, 1. It doesn't matter. But between that bracket, you are awarded 120 basis points. Now remember, 100 basis points is 1%. 120 basis points is what? 1.2%. So what do you think 140 basis points is? 1.4%, right? So $4 million worth of home loans for that calendar month, you get 1.4%. Now think about that. 1.4%, if I do that on my trusty calculator, so let's say there's somebody with a $300,000 home loan, right? 300,000, right? 300,000. And then I times that by what? 1.4%, right, of the home loan. That's $4,200. Can somebody put it in the chat? What would you do with an extra $4,200? I'm curious. I'm asking for a friend. What would you do with that extra $4,200? I know a lot of people going to say save. I know some people going to say invest. I know some people going to, look, tithe. That's what I'm talking about. Pay some bills. Vacation. Christina says invest. Pay some bills. Buy another property. Ooh, I like that, Miss Curtis. Right? Vacation. Vacate, invest. I like that. Invest, save, vacate. Looks like a lot of y'all want vacation. Vacation. Give back. I like that, Whitney. I like that. Give it back. Right? So this is the way that you can do all of those things. And remember, one of the things I love about this is that you will also have individuals that may have credit issues. Did you know you can actually enroll them on our credit program that Director Christina Reed went over, and you can also make a commission and you make residual income outside of this income. But I digress. Let's go into the loan buddy. Now remember, not only will you be able to get those commissions, right, you'll also be able to take advantage of the loan buddy. So between your first transaction to your 10th transaction, the loan buddy will get 35 basis points. Now I'm telling you, the 35 basis points or the 25 basis points or the 15 basis points, that come out of our 100 basis points or our 120 or our 140. So just keep that in mind. But I promise you they're going to earn their keep. Why? Because the loan buddy does 85 to 90% of the work. If you and I were in a race, I would beat you. Because you would say to yourself, well, it's just you and the loan buddy against me. Absolutely. 2 against 1. Now, you may be looking at this and you have experience as a loan officer. You may be saying, well, Coach Kev, I don't want the loan buddy. Well, can I bypass it? Christina Reed, I don't want the loan buddy. Can I bypass? Here's what we would recommend to you. Keep the loan buddy for the first couple of transactions, okay? Keep the loan buddy for the first couple of transactions so you can learn and understand our process, understand how we do what we do, understand our system. And then after that, you can bypass the loan buddy. But I got to give you a disclaimer. I'm going to keep my loan buddy for my entire career. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be doing 85 to 90% of the work. How do you also increase your income even more? Well, you can recruit other individuals. Now, there's only one catch. We only recruit leaders. We only recruit leaders. We don't look for people that are negative. We don't look for people that are skeptical. We don't look for people that are not willing, hungry, and coachable. You want to know the one thing I love about leaders? Leaders will get it done. They're going to get it done. And the leaders have goals. Watch this. If you want to make more money this year than you did last year, put me in the chat. Watch the leaders. Watch it. Look at the chat. That's the leaders. They want to make more money this year than they did last year. That's a leader for you. I'm telling you. If you're willing to invest into yourself, put me in the chat. Watch the leaders. All leaders invest into themselves. They invest time. They invest into books. They invest into leadership. They always do it. You see me? That's what they're saying. So I only recruit leaders. Why? Well, when you connect with a leader, they already know what to do. They already know they just got to follow a simple system. So what is this any day can be paid in? Well, when that leader comes on, everyone that signs up, we're all advocates. And then when you go through all of the process to become an LO, now you're a loan officer. Okay? Now, when you get paid as a loan officer, because I brought you in, I get paid. Think about that. That's big money. Now, what about the bonus pool? It's a 3-level bonus pool. So what happens if Rhonda signs up, and I signed up under Rhonda? And I said, well, Rhonda, I'm about to sign some more people up. And Rhonda doesn't know, but I go sign my wife up. And then my wife signs her friend up. We're 3 levels. Rhonda is 3 levels. We're 3 levels to Rhonda. So when we originate loans, Rhonda will be in the bonus pool. There's no other company that have that. This is a game changer for a lot of people. But what you got to realize is that this is an opportunity that a lot of people would love to take advantage of, but they can't because they're not in America. People are killing themselves to come to America, and it's an opportunity for all of us to get wealthy, but at the same time help people. It could be a game changer for you. Now, how are we going to help families? We're either going to help them get their first home, refinance their home, or get a second home, okay? But remember, the rush is on. There's so many different people that are enrolling. Of course, realtors are signing up, experienced loan officers, tax professionals, community leaders, podcasters, and anybody else that want to get to the next level. So Terry says, after you get approved, when do you get the loan buddy? You get the loan buddy assigned to you after you've already done your fingerprints, after you've already done your background check. You get onboarded from the credit union, and then you have the loan buddy assigned to you. So that's pretty quickly. Actually, once you get onboarded to the credit union, you have a loan buddy at the same time. So very, very good question. But that's a little fast forward. What you got to do is get enrolled and then start the process. The other thing you didn't ask, well, no one asked, is how long is the training? I've seen people do it in 1 or 2 days. Right? Like that's, I didn't do it. It took me 3 weeks personally to do mine. But there's some people that are going after it, right? So you can do this all at your own pace. So what if you looked at this and you say, you know what? I want to do this. I want to do it in all 50 states. Oh, Michelle Chambers did it in 9 hours. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Lancer. Siobhan did it in 2 days. Michelle stayed up till 3 a.m. Hey, D like, wow. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow. Oh, my God. If you're a guest on here, you look at this chat. People are telling you they're getting it done in literally in a day. Right? So, anyway, I'm excited. So, what happens if you look at this and you say to yourself, you know what? I'm not listening to you, Coach Kev. I'm going to do this the traditional route. You know what I will tell you? Good luck. And I'll give you the thumbs up. Good luck. Right? Why? Because now you're going to have to do the state license test for every single person. You're going to have to do the pre-license course for every single person. You're going to have to, every single state. You're going to have to pay the fees for every single state. And if you fail, you got to repay again and do it again. I haven't had anybody to tell me no to this. If a person would rather be licensed in one state at a time versus be licensed in all 50 states, good luck. Now, do I have any active realtors on this Zoom right now? Anybody that's an actual realtor right now, put me in the chat. All right, Michelle, I gotta pick you. You over here killing the game. What's up, John? What's up, Gloria? I'm gonna go with Michelle. So, Michelle, now this is I don't want to get all of your business. Oh, Gloria, you licensed in Florida. Okay, so this is for all the realtors. You guys can answer it together because I don't want to leave you out, John and Gloria. Put in the chat, just give us a rough number. What is the dollar amount that you invested? Well, give me. It's a two answers. How much time you put in to get your license? How many hours of whatever? Put that in the chat. And how much money did it cost you for one state that you invested to get your license, the course, everything from front to back? How much time you put in to actually get the license, and how much money did it cost you for just one state? Put it inside the chat. Gloria, of course, you can do for both states because you're in Georgia and Florida. Oh my God. Over 20 years, 10 grand. John says 60 hours, 2 grand. John, where are you licensed agent at? What state? Wow, that's interesting. Oh, Maryland. Okay. Because yeah, every state is different. Two grand. That's whew, y'all got those New York prices. So here's my point of that exercise, guys. Michelle said 180 hours. Oh man, 8,000 Alabama. So just think about that. Yeah, Florida's very expensive. I live in Florida. It is definitely very expensive. But think about this. You guys that are realtors, you can do this in all 50 states. If you're not a realtor, you can do this in all 50 states. And think about this too. If you're a realtor, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Do you sometimes get people outside of the state that you're licensed in to ask you for help? Have you ever had a person outside of state? John said yes. Michelle said yes. Gloria? Yes? Yeah, all the time. Right? So what does that mean? That means you can now, think about this, now you're not going to miss any money off the table. Now you can at least be the loan officer on those deals, and the only problem is you got to find a person to do the real estate part. But you probably got a realtor in that state, or you can find one and figure out how y'all going to make that work out. But my point to you is that this would be a great opportunity for you and everybody else you know. Now, in the future, we're going to be launching an app where you can do everything from the app. You can get the loan from the app. You can, a customer will be able to find another realtor. So realtors, you can join that app. So somebody like me who's not a licensed realtor, I can recommend them to you in the app. So that's going to be something that's going to be rolling out. And when you sign up as a business partner, you'll get more information on that. But that can be an incredible opportunity for all of you to generate some revenue. So what do you have to do? Right? You got to get enrolled as an advocate. It's $249 down. You got to pay for your MLS outside of it. Of course, the $89 is included in your first month of membership. The $249 also comes with your brand new websites. You're going to get a website to sign up customers who need help with their credit. You're going to get a website. Well, that same website, an individual who want to become a business partner, they can get enrolled on that website. All of the updates that happen on the website, you don't have to pay anything for it. You're also going to get a separate website that's going to help you enroll individuals that need a secure credit card. Some people, they don't have credit or enough credit and they need to start establishing credit. You can offer them a secure credit card instead of sending them to the bank. They can get it from you. Yeah, you'll get a commission. But more important than that, that'll be another way that you can help that client get to the closing table. Okay? And then the other thing that I love about what we do is you get a chance to not only benefit as a business partner. Hold on one second. Let me close this one thing out. 1 second. You not only get a chance to benefit as a business partner, but just think about this. If you have credit issues, if you have debt issues, that comes with your $249. You heard Miss Christina Reed talk about the $149, right, to help you with your credit, right? Imagine you get all of that stuff she talked about as you become an advocate, okay? That's a legal plan. You also get to participate in that bonus pool. You get a chance to generate revenue on a title opportunity. You get a chance to generate revenue on a real estate side, all because you have this membership, okay? You also get the incentive. So when you enroll 10 individuals, whether they're customers or whether they're business partners, the company will be giving you a $500 additional bonus. So just think about that. You're already going to get paid commission when you sign them up. You're already going to get paid residual income, but they're going to give you extra $500 all because you have this membership. You also get life insurance. We have this thing called 5 is free. When you enroll your first 5, your services are free, right? I don't pay $89 a month. Miss Christina Reed don't pay $89 a month, and countless advocates that don't pay $89 a month. Now here's the catch on the 5. You gotta maintain 5. Somebody put maintain in the chat. Don't sign up 5 and then stop. No, Coach said if I just sign up 5, it's gonna be free. Now you gotta maintain 5. But if you're here and you want to make money, every week you should be making money anyway. Every week you should be signing people up, so you don't have to worry about that. We also have travel promotions, and we also have equity, stock equity participation that we want you to take advantage of. Your next step is to get enrolled immediately from the person that invited you to this Zoom. Now, I'm going to share one last thing. I'm going to show you guys how the website looks when it's time for you to get enrolled. And on that website, you'll know exactly where you need to go to get enrolled and what you need to do and how you set up your actual website. Hold on one second. Because you're going to get a custom website that's coded to you, and your website will be looking just like this. Now, there's nothing extra for the website. And when a company make updates, those of you who are business owners, you know, I remember I used to have a webmaster, and every time I used to have him do one edit on the website, he used to charge me. So you don't have to pay for anything when we update things on the website. And actually, on your website, it will be the same spot that you can log in. But I'm going to go here where it says sign up now. Now, remember, when your prospects come to your website, they have 2 options. They can come on as an advocate and start the training to become a MLO, which is a mortgage loan officer, or they can come on as a member because they want to become a home buyer, right? So they sign up here, or they can sign up here. So I'm going to go over this part since we're going over the LO side. Now, the person that invited you, they're going to send you their website with all of their contact information here. You're going to hit, obviously it's going to be $249 today. You're going to hit next. And then you'll fill out all of this information. Now, if you're coming on as a business partner, you need your credit fixed, put your social here. You can always change it into your business name later, but you got to put your social here so they can start working on your credit. Now, if you're on here and you want to sign up and start the loan officer training, but you don't need help with your credit, you're going to go here to where it says type, put EIN, put your tax ID number, and then put your business name, and then all of your money can go to your business, and you can literally start making money immediately. Okay, just so you guys know. And again, if you're a business partner, if you want to sign up as an advocate, but you know you need help with your credit, again, put this as SSN, put your social, you can always change it to your business later. Okay? Now, here, this is where you would put your first initial and your last name. Or, like me, I'm a life coach. Everybody call me Coach Kev. So mine says Coach Kev, right? I just did a 3-way call with Milliner with a young lady who does massage. Her massage was something healing or something like that. I didn't want her to put healing, but whatever. Something that you're already used to, or you have a brand, you can put that here, or you can put your first initial and last name. Why is this important? Because every time you enroll someone, the company will make sure you get credit. That's why you have this customized website that's personal to you. This section, you're going to put the email that you always check, and you're going to create your own password, and then you're going to hit next. Now, when you hit next, then it will send you to the terms and conditions. Complete all the terms and conditions and enroll, and voila, you are a brand new advocate with the company, and then immediately you can start the training. When does life insurance is active? When can you use it? Well, you don't want to use a life insurance no time soon, right? Because that means you will pass away. But once you get started and you enroll your first member, you'll be able to reach out to corporate and they'll help you with all the life insurance stuff with the beneficiaries. But I think your first step is to get enrolled and do a presentation to get other people enrolled, and then also invite them to the Zooms that we have in tomorrow. We have another Zoom tomorrow. We have another Zoom the next day, so you want to put people in position to see the information. And also, we got this little presentation also recorded. Now, I appreciate you guys for hopping on. Thank you so very much, Director Christina Reed, just for laying this all out. I do apologize, guys, for taking an extra 5 to 10 minutes to go over some information with you guys, but I want to make sure everybody is on the same page. Your next step is to get enrolled. And if I had to leave you for one thing, don't procrastinate on this. Thank you, Gloria. I'm gonna need my wife to see that real quick. I'm just playing. But don't procrastinate on this. Here's why. You know, when you look at the news, like my mom came here from Jamaica with $13. I'm sure a lot of you all have family that come to America, or you heard stories. We have, forget about what they saying on the news, but just think about this. You have an opportunity to make money from home. There's some people, they don't have this opportunity. They don't. Like Cecily, when she signed up, she's in the Virgin Islands. She want to help as many people as possible in the Virgin Islands. Think about that. That's a big thing. Okay? And when you get enrolled, stay humble. Stay hungry. Help people. You're here for a reason. But it's going to be up to you to take advantage of this opportunity. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what you pray for. But don't overthink this. People love to be in your opportunity. They would love to do this. And if you don't have the 249, go find it. Go borrow it. Put it on a credit card. For God's sake, you're getting your credit fixed at the same time. Do whatever it takes. Borrow $50 from 5 people. I don't know. But just like every weekend, when you want to have fun, you find a way to have money, invest this money into yourself. And I promise you, you will learn a new skill to help you pay some bills. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to hop on. And if you follow everything we're telling you, we'll be able to meet you at the TOP. I just realized I need to get a haircut. I'm looking all bummy. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and share, and check the description for more information. And don't forget to subscribe for daily affirmations.